increase of anxiety, and now it's like a back kind of trend that there's so much increase in like tarot readers and
all
this kind of things.
yeah.
I think it's fascinating. It's just like got it back. Everybody's a witchcraft moon.
But I think it's interesting though, this need that people have, and I think when the environment is chaotic, then what I have found is people have a tendency to over organize the brain, right? Like finding diagnosis and finding like boxes to put your shit in.
Oh my
right?
God!
Mentally.
I remember I spent so much money on psychics. I couldn't believe it. I was like, where was I?
Have you?
I had a very anxious attachment to somebody, and I was like, oh my God, like there has to be an explanation to that.
You mean you had an anxious attachment to a psychic?
No.
Oh.
No. To a friend.
To a friend.
I couldn't understand. I was just spiraling.
Yeah.
So I tried to find a solution to that in psychics.
And did you find one?
No.
Oh, I think
it calmed me down because they would say something, and I was like, "See, yes." Like,
well, do you do your own tarots or anything?
Oh yeah, I do. I actually studied tarot for a long time. Right? I think it's a great tool.
Yeah. I don't do it all the time, but I've definitely done it. Yeah, that's funny. But
they say it's like a hero's journey, right? There's like so much psychology in that, and like I find it's interesting, and I love the design of tarot.
Yeah, no. I think it's fantastic, but as long as you understand that it's you that's pulling the cards, that's the reason why I don't understand when somebody else pulls the cards, how you can directly relate it to your own stuff, because when you pull the cards, it's your own energy, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's funny because I think tarots are the most harmless things ever. Like,
that's,
I never
did the Ouija board or whatever it is.
Oh, the Ouija board?
The Ouija
board.
board.
Can't do that.
Why?
I don't. Yeah, I don't do the Ouija board. I lived in a house that had a lot of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
So wait, do you think it's like really bad?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't mess with anything that I can't really explain out. So, and I mean, I know there's a scientific. I'm a scientist at heart, and I know that everybody looks for a scientific reason for things, but honestly, I think there's just some things that can't be explained.
Oh, totally. I mean, I used to be a crazy child where people play with dolls. I was like trying to get out of body experience. What do you get out of the body? Like, I was obsessed about it. I was a really weird child.
I love this.
No, like obsessed about like astral travel and projection and Nostradamus. Like since I was 5, I was like crazy. And I was doing some rituals and like just I learned how to mess with that.
Yeah.
I had a book of rituals, and I would get all these poor kids, to like underground facilities to like do the protection circle and call the entities. Like, I was insane. I don't even know, and then things happened, and I was like, okay, don't mess up with things you don't understand. But I was always very curious about that instead of just whatever.
How have you felt towards, as you've aged, how have you felt towards like manifesting?
Oh, great. I mean, my dad was a nuclear scientist, so I think there's so much studies to that. And I don't know if you research like Monroe Institute, and telepathy, like it's really fascinating to me, just the exercise. I think it has so much science to it, how we're connected in the brain and how you pick up things, right? And like energetically you can be in different places, and it's just such a fascinating thing to actually practice. I think there is a lot of things to that. So, I love manifesting. Like, people ask who you are. I think my friend asked me like, who you are if you're not a mother or a wife or whatever, and I'm like, I'm magic, because we're just all these little particles of energy.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, oddly, my daughter, my daughter was talking about seeing something, and I was like, okay, and she said, yeah, where the out of the blue, she goes, where the eyes were just dark particles of energy. And she literally said those words.
Wow.
And I thought,
kids are amazing.
What
They really have no.
I mean, it literally stopped me in my tracks because I have never heard, she's never watched, we don't allow that, you know, movies that are that deep.
Affecting. Yeah, they definitely like.
I mean,
affect you.
well, I just,
Supernatural.
you know, some people just have that gift, I think.
Oh, they do, especially kids. Yeah.